But the big things for me, I kind of talk about them as the sort of the four horsemen of the early retirement apocalypse. So is the loss of structure and routine, which we talked a little bit about earlier. So, you get up at the same time, you've got these rhythms which are built into life, which and sometimes that's daily rhythms, that's catching the bus, that's, all those kind of things. But it's also that the yearly rhythms, the monthly rhythms, depending on the kind of job that you have. So all that went away. You touched on this earlier. So that sort of loss of identity when you're kind of, wrapped up with your job. And then you've got this kind of loss of meaning and purpose. Again, you're kind of used to getting up and doing a thing and contributing. And then all of a sudden, what are you here for? I think that was another big thing that I found. That was you sort of sift around a little bit and you kind of lack a little bit of that meaning and purpose. I think marking that transition is pretty important, and that doesn't necessarily mean that you have a traditional retirement party with the gold watch, but doing something to say this is a transition. I'm moving from one season to another, and in the form of a celebration, I think makes sense. The other thing is, I think, having a plan. Where am I going to get that meaning and purpose and structure and routine and all those other things that I talked about? Having some kind of plan is pretty important. So those would be kind of two big things, I guess. Mark the transition and have a plan.